It's weird, it's daytime.
I know, we never record in the daytime. It's quite nice, though.
It's nice. I was like, wow, it's like quite nice to look out.
It is,
because
isn't
usually
it?
it's just curtain.
Just curtain.
Oh,
Please, can you sing that every week?
Should we say hello?
Should we say hello?
Hello.
Hello. And
Welcome back to the channel.
My name is Deepa.
My name is Luke.
Together we watch Doctor Who.
Yes, I have watched Doctor Who before.
I haven't watched Doctor Who before.
And now we're going to watch it together. Last week we watched Oxygen. Like the suits control dead people and stuff.
Yeah.
And Bill had a very traumatic moment where her helmet wasn't working properly and she was literally like suffocating in the vacuum of space. So the doctor took his helmet off, gave it to her, and it made him go blind.
Oh God, he's still blind.
And he's still blind. But no one knows it really, other than Nardole. He did.
Why would you lie?
I think he just doesn't like being the weak one. Do you know what I mean? The Doctor's so used to being the hero.
Like, I get it in terms of you kind of freak out yourself and you don't want to freak other people out.
Yeah, it's
How's
crazy.
He on the Dalek? On the Dalek? On the
TARDIS.
How is he?
How's he on the Dalek? I know. He knows where those switches are, though.
Good for him, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, so Nardole knows, but no one else. Because, like I said, I don't think he likes to be seen as the vulnerable one. The Doctor's too obnoxious for that. He's the hero. And I think he feel like if Bill would find that out, he would feel like she would then be like, I need to be better than him, and then that would endanger her a bit. Do you know what I mean? So I think he's trying to I'm still the Doctor, I can see. And then also there's the risk, I suppose. Imagine if one of the big villains found that out. They would be like, "Oop, we can attack now because he can't see."
This is a really good example of overthinking.
And as has been going on for 5 episodes now,
the vault.
Doctor and Nardole are guarding a vault. What do you think's in it?
I feel like it has to be something that we know.
Right. As an audience.
Yeah, I feel like if it's a completely new thing, we're going to be a bit
It's why would you build that up?
Yeah.
Just an army of Daleks.
All
crammed in there.
Annoying. No, we would hear the Daleks.
True, they'd be like, let me out. You had a theory and you had a prediction of when we'd find out.
Didn't we say today?
Your prediction was episode 6. We're on episode 6 today.
I stand by that.
You stand by that we're going to find out what's in the vault today?
Yeah. It just felt like a good amount of time because it was not a huge part of the storyline, but because they kept touching upon it at the end of every episode, I felt like we're going to find out soon.
Yeah.
I knew they'd drag it out, but
yes.
I don't think it would be something they drag out to the end of the season.
Okay.
A long time ago.
With over 1 billion intelligent species, is that the sentence must be carried out by another Time Lord. Your people are not easy to come by.
Oh, Doctor, I didn't expect you. Domestic bliss on Dorindium. That's the word among the Daleks. What happened?
Am I just really good at guessing?
I hate it.
So she's the one that's locked up for
They can't know I'm blind.
at least 1,000 years.
No one can know. The quantum foe chamber is prepared.
Does she get food?
He brought Chinese food round for that once.
Oh.
Or Mexican. At the end of Knock Knock, so I guess so.
I'm well chuffed with myself.
Smashed it.
Well, here we go.
Here we go.
As you can see, this is a personal recommendation of Pope Benedict IX.
She wove a spell with her castanets.
Doctor, on behalf of every human soul in this world, of any creed, of any faith, His Holiness the Pope, the Bishop of Rome, request most urgently a personal audience.
Why didn't he just come here himself?
He is here. He's standing right in front of us.
Hello? The Pope?
Yes, I can see that it says Veritas. Oh.
Helping him out.
The truth.
I love how no one said anything about sunglasses.
No, they just think, yeah, he wears them.
Everyone who worked on the translation and everyone who subsequently read it is now dead.
Oh dear. He can't even read though, so...
Will you read the Veritas?
I love what you laugh at.
Pipes. It's the pipes. Cosa sta succedendo? Chi siete voi due ragazzi? Come mai sono finito qui? That was the Pope. Bill, that was the Pope.
I would never even think that. I just know someone's
Dressing up.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Penny, like,
Poor Bill.
you're going to hell.
My madman in a box. My doctor.
Who is that?
Your missus
Oh,
wouldn't
I
approve.
thought I recognised his voice.
Followed you from Deryllium on the explicit orders of your late wife, River Song. Warning, I have full permission to kick your ass.
What was that?
Would you... What?
That statue?
Just a statue.
To the heretic.
You're like, Weeping Angels. Would you be interested... I know this just sounds nuts, but would you be interested to read a passage where if you read it, you knew that people were committing suicide after reading it? Would you be interested in reading it? Or would you be like,
Not.
no?
I'd be like, thanks for coming to me, but no thanks.
No, thank you. I mean, I suppose the Doctor can regenerate. If you're going to ask anyone...
Yeah. And I feel like the Doctor likes these kind of things, like, you know,
does.
like...
He gets a kick out of it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You happy in those shades? Not dark enough for you.
She always asks the good questions.
Teach me how to be.
Yeah, I couldn't murder her.
I know. They do have a history of friendship as well, these two. You forget that sometimes.
Oh look, it's mysterious light.
I don't know how. No one's noticed.
No, wait.
Who are
Oh
you?
my god.
What are you doing?
Oh, he's gonna die.
Speak!
Oh my god.
I think there's someone in there.
Yeah, we are very slightly getting that.
Sorry.
I feel like that's how slow my brain works sometimes.
Sorry.
Oh my god!
He's been down here for a while, that guy. Whoever he is.
I guess the missing translator.
Yeah, at least one person read the Veritas and lived.
Oh dear.
City's all right.
Oh, he
How
is.
does she not know he's blind? It's so
I know nothing
obvious.
of the kind.
I'm the only person you've ever met or will ever meet who is officially licensed to kick the Doctor's ass. I will happily do the same to you in the event that you do not align yourself with any instructions I have issued.
Okay. Goodo. Oh! Are you secretly a badass?
Nothing secret about it,
I'm
baby.
glad someone is
Like,
on
sensible.
top of the safety
Yeah.
and acknowledges how
Bad
dangerous
it
this is.
Yeah. Even last week, he was constantly like, let's go back to the TARDIS.
Yeah.
And you were like,
I'd travel with him.
yeah, it's safer with Noddle.
Yeah.
I could do with your help here.
Oh no, it's that thing with the hand.
Not sure how this is going to work.
I am your friend.
I can't take her seriously when she's sad.
Yeah.
I feel like she's faking it. Oh my god.
I will guard this body for 1,000 years.
Oh my god, so she's dead in there. Sorry.
You scared me.
Oh, hello. Are you coming? We'll all go together when we go. Come on.
What is that doing? Enabling him to see?
I will be able to read this.
Oh. Oh my god! Oh, it's so gross.
They're pretty ugly.
I think it's because it has no nose.
Yeah.
Looks like it would really smell.
Yeah, that's a smelly creature.
Yeah.
Like damp.
Really damp. I feel like this episode is jumping all over the
It's
place.
a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any other Doctor Who episode that's similar to it.
There's like three
It's got
things
its-
going on.
Yeah. It's got its own vibe, this episode.
Look under the tables.
Well, all three vibes are very unique to this episode, I feel.
Oh dear. Doesn't look good, does it? It's a two-parter. It's a two-parter. It's got the vibes for it.
You haven't read the Veritas. Sorry, love to, but mustache.
Choose a number. Any number.
36. 17.
48. 103.
7,000,007.
That's so freaky.
This is, isn't it?
How are you doing that? You okay?
No. Real? I'm not real.
I love when you just say my name.
My brain.
I need to know what's real and what isn't real.
A world for him to practice conquering. You ask a computer-simulated person to generate a random string of numbers. It won't truly be random.
No, I'm real. I feel real. Save me.
But is her body still in the real world? So it's fine, no?
Yeah.
There's always one thing you can do from inside a computer. You can always email. What about Penny? Do you know a girl called Penny?
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, maybe I'll call her tomorrow.
Call her tonight.
Tonight?
Something's coming, Bill. Call her tonight.
Oh. Well, I mean, okay. Does he still think that thing's going to come into the real world?
Yeah, so they've practiced in their fake world, so next step is real world.
Could he not try and kill them in that world?
Don't know if it would work.
Right, get off! You've just been executed. Show a little respect.
She's a friend of mine. I may have fiddled with your wiring a little bit. I swore an oath I'd look after her body for 1,000 years. Nobody mentioned dead. He's unarmed. Unarmed. Always. How can I save them when I'm lost in the dark?
Can she even hear him though?
I guess unless she's like this on the other side.
Oh.
Wow. That was Extremis.
That was an extreme episode, Luke.
What a funny episode.
That was a lot.
It was a lot.
It's been a while since.
Have you got one of those Doctor Who headaches?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them.
While since like.
Since that much has gone on.
It's really like taking it out of me.
Time for bed.
I quite like that Bill and Nardov went off together.
Me too.
It was quite cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
And being like quite protective.
I know.
It was
They're such a
sweet.
cute little trio. I think I said it
Yeah.
last week, but like I kind of like them because they're so different.
Yeah.
Like it's not your normal TARDIS trio at all.
Nuh-uh.
But I kind of like it.
I like it. I think it's quite
it.
like cute and endearing and
Yeah.
just different.
Yeah, so unique to Series 10. I love it.
The Missy part of the story sometimes was quite random. Like,
Yeah.
you know when they like cut away?
Yeah.
And it's like what we're currently watching like with the Doctor is like so full on.
Intense.
And then it just cuts.
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes it was just a bit jumpy.
Yes,
That part
yeah.
of it.
Would you have rather it just been like in bulk?
Yeah. I think just switching between the Doctor and then Bill,
Yes.
like those two parts, I think that would have worked better, but only because so much was happening.
Yeah, it was
I feel
busy.
like with like other episodes where it's like less intense, that could have worked, like bringing the Missy story into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can see like it does link,
Yes.
but not like
not
loads.
massively.
Like they didn't
No.
have to do it that way.
It was basically just, yeah, they revealed she was in there, and then
Yeah.
in the end he was like talking to her.
Yeah,
Missy
like I didn't think they needed to do that, but I'm glad we know who's in the vault.
Yes, the question is answered, and it's
Yeah.
not going to linger on too long. And you were weirdly correct.
And
You
I
said
was
episode 6. I mean,
correct.
this is those moments where I'm like, she has watched Doctor Who before.
Well, I'm literally like, yeah, episode 6, and it's Missy.
Yeah, you said that.
So I'm
But-
intrigued about like when the Doctor will see again.
Yes.
Because I'm surprised that lasted the whole episode. Because I thought when he started getting his vision back a little bit, I thought, okay, here we go, he's just going to get it back. But he's still not.
He's still blind.
So, yeah, I'm a bit intrigued about that.
I know.
And it is, yeah, and I guess the storyline is carrying on because he's saying call that girl, because I think a lot of stuff's going to be happening.
Yeah.
I really feel sorry for Bill.
I know.
She's another companion that's just going through
Shit.
a load of shit.
She has a tough time, actually.
Yeah.
And she's trying her hardest to juggle it with her normal life.
Yeah.
And it rarely works out, does it? She's cute.
I do feel for her.
Yeah, she goes through a lot. She wasn't even real the whole episode.
No.
But yeah, it's we've got a little flow here of like last week's ended on a cliffhanger. It's got sort of like they end on cliffhangers, but they're not direct 2-parters or 3-parters. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're different enough to be separate episodes.
Yeah.
So like the last week cliffhanger was that he was blind. Yeah. This week's cliffhanger is that those things are going to come.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice because they feel very different. You don't feel like you're watching the same story over time.
It's just elements of the storyline.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah, I quite like that actually.
Yeah, it's nice. It makes it feel like the series is connected.
Yeah.
But there's still that episodic Doctor Who vibe.
Yeah, I quite like it when it's connected.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
But yeah, that was I feel like we've not watched anything like that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of that episode I was quite confused. So like I really wasn't sure what was going on, and like it didn't really make much sense.
Didn't really get it until I watched it like 3 times, and then I was like, oh, I think I understand it now. And also I think it helps once you've watched all the parts as well, and you sort of understand what the damp monks are trying to do. I love how I'm calling them the damp monks.
Them smelly monks.
The monks are trying to do. You sort of understand it all a bit more, but yeah.
I think it's a good episode. But yeah, I don't think I really appreciated it until like right at the end where I was like, oh, okay, now I understand it a bit better. Whereas there were parts during that episode where I was just a bit like, what?
Fuck is actually going
like, I don't get it.
It's a busy one.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't think you can't compare that to another Doctor Who episode. It's so weirdly its own thing.
Yeah, and I like that. I like it when it's just like, wow, okay, like, even just the idea, the concept itself is so good that...
Yeah. It's like,
it makes it a strong episode.
Yeah, unique. That bit where they're all saying the same numbers is so like culty and scary.
It is culty.
It comes across so culty when you first watch it.
Also, I was thinking if I was an actor, I wouldn't remember all those numbers. I'd have to have someone like holding it up.
Yeah, someone in the like with different cards. They must have rehearsed the shit out of that.
Honestly, like
just a day's worth of rehearsal, and then they shot it in the evening. So, do you have a rating for it now? Now we've got to the end, or not?
I'm gonna go for a 4.
4. I think I might go 4.5. But that's a high end.
Yeah.
That's what, 8.5 out of 10?
It is.
That's a slay.
I just think it was done well. I think, the only part I didn't think was just the missy bits when it would cut and it was a bit jumpy. But like, apart from that, it was just kind of like quite out of this world.
Yeah, it's a good
quite
one.
Bizarre.
Yeah. Are you intrigued as to where we're going next?
Yeah. Also, I think it's good because also I'm left quite intrigued.
Yeah.
And it's not like such a cliffhanger where I'm like annoyed and I'm like, oh, when am I going to find out?
Yes.
I just want to know, like how are these
things going
to come? Are they going to come? Or will they stop them before they came?
Whoa.
When will the Doctor get his sight back?
When will the Doctor get his sight back?
Will he ever get his sight back?
He could be blind till he regenerates.
Yeah, I was going to say he's going to he could regenerate
and get vision back.
And then when he regenerates, he's going to be like, whoa, like really overwhelmed with vision.
Yeah, sorry. With
the vision. Because if you've been blind for so long and then all of a sudden you can see, it's overwhelming.
Yes, that's a lot.
So that could happen. I feel like it is time for a regeneration. I think I've said this, this season, there's definitely going to be a regeneration. I thought it would have happened by now.
Did you?
Yeah. We've got a new companion and everything.
You want
just
some fresh...
like, give me a new Doctor.
When do you reckon?
Well, I thought it would happen by now. I think...
I'm going to throw up if you predict.
I think soon. Really soon, like either next episode or the one after.
Okay.
I think it's to do with his vision as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
I can't even look at you. The next one's going to be called The Pyramid at the End of the World.
That's a mouthful, isn't it?
It's a long title.
don't know what to say to that.
I know, what a weird little
Yeah,
title.
I actually don't know.
The pyramid at the end of the world.
I keep thinking about the monk. Monks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Just checking, there's more than one.
So that was the reaction to Extremis. Leave your spoiler-free comments in the comment section down below.
Down below.
Click like, click the bell, and we'll see you next week for the pyramid at the end of the world. Bye.
Bye.
I feel like that's how you wave to like babies.
Bye. Bye. It was really loud. Oh, tiring. Oh, you are a loud clapper anyway,
I am a loud clapper.
I'm not surprised you're